let me explain something to you. If Cardano is successful, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. Okay, and I'm not saying that like Cardano is not going to be successful. If Ethereum, if Solana, if Polkadot, or any of these chains become a gold standard in cryptocurrency, it's a miracle. Any of these smart contract platforms at this point. And let me explain to you why. I've been in the crypto space since 2016. I have had a lot of my own cryptocurrency ideas and considered launching many different things over the years. It never got to the point where it was actually a viable thing that I was gonna see through. And I'll tell you why. Because this is a very creative industry, and that's one of the most brilliant things about cryptocurrency, is that it's like Wall Street meets Hollywood in a sense. It's like Wall Street meets creative, juices flowing industry, emerging technology, innovation, and that drives some of the most creative ideas on earth. How we could decentralize a social media network, how we could decentralize a movie studio, record labels, banks, okay? But those ideas are just ideas. They are. One day they'll be a reality, and one day someone will see them through. That person's a very special person. That person, one, probably already has the connections in that industry. Two, has fostered an understanding, a true understanding of this industry. Steak with Nerd. Many projects come, many projects fail. Okay, we are at the very beginning of this. We're just learning how to trade projects, how we're going to have a decentralized exchange so we can exchange different products from projects. And guys, by the way, Dr. Brown soda, delicious. If you've ever had this, you got to get the diet one. The diet one actually tastes better than the regular. Dr. Brown cream soda. If you get a chance to have this, you never had this, man, you are missing out. So the problem is that your mind, when you have that light bulb moment in crypto, you start thinking of all. It's like when you first understood what a website was. I'm sure many of you had ideas. You're like, there should be a website that sells books. There should be a website that sells tools. There should be a website for dating. There should be a website for banking. But actually executing that is a totally different thing than actually just having the idea. Totally different. The people who actually properly executed those ideas, and have achieved some sort of small miracle. Because many people tried, many people failed. Okay. Many original ideas we've all heard over the years. How many of them did you actually see executed? What I've seen and honestly, that's really the thing. And that's the sad thing about cryptocurrency in the state that we're still in. That's why I always say early days, folks, is that most of these projects fail. I mean, most businesses fail anyway, but most of these projects fail because you need two understandings. One of blockchain, one of the industry that you're in if you want to decentralize it or turn it or apply blockchain technology to it. If you don't truly do that and have the ability to execute, good luck, farmer. So I've had many ideas, and I don't want to raise money, okay, particularly not an incredible amount of money, and then not execute, okay? Because then I am the one who had unrealistic expectations. I think if I keep my expectations realistic, my own personal skill set realistic, saying, hey, can I truly, honestly achieve this? Can I complete this? Can I deliver the goods? And if the true answer to that is no, but the other answer to that is, well, I bet I could raise a lot of money and walk away with $5 million, I don't want to do it. I'm not in. Because money is not more than my own value system, okay? I've been rich, I've been poor. I choose my values and my character over either one, okay? Because when you compromise your character in life, you sell your soul. Okay, you truly, in my opinion, you sell your soul. And nothing is worth your soul, your integrity, who you are as a person. So you might have a great idea, but if you actually don't have the tools or the network, or the tools and the network and the understanding of the industry, you're going to have an uphill battle to fight to actually accomplish your decentralized social media network. But if you have some skills and some assets in your wheelhouse, you might be able to raise the money, and you might be able to walk away with an incredible amount of money. But then you kind of just ripped everyone off. I'm sorry, you didn't kind of. You did. You kind of inadvertently ripped everyone off. You might have said, yeah, I'm going to try to do it, but if it doesn't work, well, I'll still have $10 million in the bank. Well, you kind of went into it with a failing attitude and a scapegoat in your own mind, which is you kind of ripped everyone off, okay? Your intentions weren't totally true. So over the years, as I've had many ideas in the cryptocurrency space, it's made me simplify my ideas, make them more easy to understand. And I think that's a big problem within the industry, is that people who don't have the skill set have ideas bigger than what they are actually capable of finishing, executing, and delivering to the people. Steak with nerd. Some people get so annoyed with that. Some guy was like, we don't want to hear about your nerd pool every 5 minutes for 10 minutes. Okay, go on with your bad self, dude. Go watch someone else, man. Okay? This is my business. This is my livelihood. If you have an issue with me talking about it, go walk your happy ass somewhere else, dude. I don't care. Pfft, loser. So anyway, if I ever do release a project, I'm going to know that I can do it, that I can finish it, that I can complete it, that I can deliver the goods. You're always learning in this industry. You're always learning. There's something new every day. I always say don't be a crypto know-it-all, okay? Because you'll always learn something you didn't know the day before, okay? Have an open mind. But I know that when I come to market with my product, if I ever do, it's going to be something that people, when they read my white paper, they're going to know. They're going to be like, he can do this. He can do this. And I want to be a part of that. Okay? And maybe it's not a coin. Maybe it's just something in the cryptocurrency space. I have a lot of plans. Some of them much harder to achieve than others. Okay? And I think if you are watching this video and you want to get in the crypto game and you want to create your own currency and you want to create your own blockchain, and you don't have that background, or maybe you have a partner who has a certain skill set and you have another skill set, maybe you're the salesperson, he's the developer, maybe you're the finance guy and he's the coder, then you should probably simplify your own ideas so that you say, hey, I can accomplish this, and then maybe I can build off that in the future, okay? Because people, especially myself, like, for instance, Cardano is a great example. I was much more apt to be willing to trust the Cardano project because of Charles' track record. I mean, it speaks for itself, okay? I hate to say Ethereum co-founder, Charles Hoskinson, Falcon Hunter. Charles Hoskinson, YouTubing, falcon hunting, Ethereum co-founding man. Anyway, his track record speaks for himself. If you looked into Charles' background and you see what he comes from, a family of mathematicians, family of doctors. He was a mathematician. He was early in on Bitcoin. He was mining it. He has a decade of understanding almost at this point, like 8 years worth of understanding, and full on in. He said something so funny in one of the videos. He goes, so there I was at the forefront of this industry. He goes, and it's not every day your average Joe gets to redefine the rules of money. It only happens once every century. And I thought, no, it does not happen. It doesn't even happen once every century. It happens once every never is when it happens. I don't know when in history has any average Joe redefined the rules of money. Like really? Okay, like what? J.P. Morgan? The Rockefellers? Okay, maybe once every century. I don't know. Once every 200 years. The Rothschilds. So, given Charles' background, I guess he saw a vision and he saw a plan and he had the connections and he had the experience by 2016-17 to go forth with this project. He saw the downfalls, the pitfalls, because usually what happens is you'll research your own idea, your own project, your own business model, and if you've done the proper amount of research, okay, you'll run into a ton of pitfalls. I mean, if you just do a regular business and you research it, which I'm sure you all have done before, you're going to run into tons of pitfalls. Okay, there's a problem here, there's a problem here, there's a problem here, there's a problem here. If you're a good business person, a good entrepreneur, you're a problem solver. Okay, you don't create problems, you solve them. Okay, and with any business, there's going to be a litany of problems going into it. And then if you had a blockchain on top of it, do re mi fa sol la ti do. You're just exponentially creating more problems. So when you're saying, "Hey, I have no experience launching a social media site," okay, I don't live in Silicon Valley. I'm a car mechanic, but I'm going to start Twitter of blockchain, and you have no blockchain experience. Okay, I took my tools and the things that I know. I mean, I've been a computer geek forever in some areas. Some things about computers, I don't really understand much about it. Truth be told, like I said many times on this channel, I'm not a developer. Okay. Now, through this channel, I've managed to make connections with other Stack developers and other developers in this space, and maybe at some point in time, I mean, I got a list of people who've been in the Plutus Pioneers program, but honestly, some of those people I don't even think qualify to do what I want to do. And my ideas now, the couple that I have kind of swirling around while I sing, they're simple. And it's like, I don't even know if you qualify. Can you execute? Because that's another thing. Can I execute? The next question is, can you execute? Can you do what you say you're going to do? Because, folks, I don't know if you've ever had any construction done on your house, but even things as small as that get messed up. Like building a deck can be a nightmare for people. Okay, so go build a blockchain, a very specialized niche market with someone who isn't closely working around you, and see if you don't run into some problems. Chances are you're going to run out of money, run out of energy, run out of steam, and somebody will beat you to it if you don't have the network, the experience in both fields, and, you know, the ability to actually push something over the goal line. Not everybody has that. Not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody's meant to be a CEO. They're not. Okay? I think Gary Vee, you know, some of his stuff's good, but going around saying there's a CEO in everybody. Tim Dillon was ripping on him about that. There's a CEO in all of us. There's not a CEO in all of us. Okay? There's not. Okay? Anyway, folks, wanted to share a couple of my 2 cents on blockchain projects, developing your own blockchain projects, being realistic with your own capabilities in the pursuit of raising money so that you create a credible track record with the people that you do business. Wallace Inc., me, Nerdpool, I want to do good business with good people who are reliable, whose thoughts match their words, match their actions. Folks, if I don't see you, I'll see you on the internet. I'm out.